Hey, this is Mark, and this is a quick video on how to change the layers for Berklee drum notation in Finale 2012. In Berklee drum notation, from Arranging 1 class, you might remember that any notation on the drum set where the feet are playing or performing the instruments, that the stems go down. And the only two instruments on the drum set are relative to that are the bass drum and the hi-hat with the foot. And then all other instruments on the drum set that use your hands, the stems would go up. So I've already done, for this demonstration, I've already done the mapping. What's really important is that when you're actually entering the drum notation is that you need to be able to select the layer. Now the way that you do that is down here in the bottom left hand corner you'll see where it says layer 1. So when layer 1 is showing, that means that anything that you're entering into Finale at that point is being entered into the first layer. Now I'm going to assign layer 2 as being things played with the hands and layered 1 as things being played with the feet. So if I have to enter in things being played with the hands, then I go over to this pull down and I just select layer 2. Now what happens when you do that is that they're color coded. The layers are color coded on your screen. When you print them, as long as you have a black and white printer, it won't make a difference. But on the screen, anything with layer 2 is going to show up in red, and anything that's layered 1, it will be showing up in black. Now, before we actually start entering in notes, we have to tell Finale that that's what we're going to do. So what I need to do here now is I need to go into the document options and change the different layer directions for the different instruments on the drum set. So what I do is I go to document options, okay, and this prompt will come up, and then I'm going to look for layers. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I'm going to set up my layer 1 first. So what I want to happen here is I want the to freeze the stems down, and I want the layers to be offset by -6. Then in layer 2, I want to freeze the stems up, and then I want to offset the rest by 6. The offsetting of the rest will just move the rest in an alignment with the different instruments, either in the bass drum and hi-hat with foot, or with the foot, or with whatever you have written in the hands. Okay. Now remember, once I type in the notation in a layer, like right now I'm going to go down here to layer 1, and I'm going to put in my bass drum. Now when I put my bass drum in, the stems are going to be up, and the reason why is because since there's only one layer entered at this point, it's going to use normal notation rules, which means that if the note is below the middle line, the stem will go up. So I can just click on this, and you'll notice that all of the bass drums have the stem going up. Now what's going to happen is when I start putting in my hi-hat in layer 2, you'll notice it in red, and what should happen is that the stems of the bass drums should read that there's a layer 2 and then convert the stem direction downward. So let's put eighth notes in for our hi-hat, and there it happens. Okay, and then I can add my snare drum here if I want. Okay, and then if I press play, it should play it back. And that's how you do the layers.